Weekly Shonen Jump, with its never-ending revolving doors, is about to be bringing in some new blood. Before we jump into the episode, if you would hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified, we drop new episodes of FORNEVER News every Saturday, 12 p.m. EST, and throughout the week, we re-upload some of those segments for your viewing pleasure. Hit them buttons. Let's jump into the news. What are we waiting for, right? Because according to this, it says Weekly Shonen Jump will be starting a total of 4 new series from issue 50 onward, which before we even get into the titles of that, more than likely that means that we might be seeing 1 or 2 more cancellations. We know that we already just recently saw Aliens Area ended and Super Smartphone ended, and the Ruri Dragon series seemingly is not coming back to Jump. It'll be going to Jump Plus. So that's 3 titles. So more than likely there's a possibility, unless I'm missing one title, that we're probably going to see 1 more cancellation or 1 more series ending within the coming weeks, and then that'll make up for how they're going to have 4 series coming to the magazine. But it is interesting nonetheless, because starting at number 50, Ichi no Seike no Taizai by Tizen 5. And in case you don't know who Tizen 5 are, because at first I was like, who cares? Who is this? Why should I care? They're the same people that did Takopi's Original Sin. And if you follow my top 50 manga of the week segment that we do every week here on FORNEVER News, then you would know that Takopi's Original Sin was a very big but short-lived series. And from what I read, I think it was only a few volumes long. It wasn't that long at all. And them putting them straight away like, okay, you end it off there, boom, come into Shonen Jump. I'm very interested to see what they could do, because if they made a massive hit off of a couple of volumes, they might be able to make some noise over here. But then we also got at issue number 51, Ango Gakuen no Iroha by Nishio Isen and Yuji Iwasaki. So we got a new series at number 51. Then issue number 52, Ichigoki Sojutsu by Seiji Hayashi. And then the first issue of the next year, fiscal year, won't be of January, it'll probably be by December, Genzo Ningen 100 by Daisuke Enoshima. Which, shout out to Genzo, I immediately think of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Ningen, I'm guessing they either mean mortal or human. So, Genzo, mortal, human, 100. But let's take a little more of a glance into what these series are going to be, because we have a little bit of insight here, courtesy of the unofficial Weekly Shonen Jump account. Because we know for sure that Genzo Ningen 100 was those authors' entry into Jump's 15th Golden Future Cup held last year, announcing its victory in January and claiming the rights to become a serialization 1 year later. And I ain't gonna lie, the art looks pretty freaking cool. That kind of looks like Mama from the Promised Neverland alongside I don't know what the hell. So this looks like it's actually very interesting. I have no idea what it's about, but either way, it's about time for some new blood. I think I'll probably do a first impression on the most exciting ones again over on my main channel, ForneverWorld. Go subscribe over there. But it looks like it's about time, and again, we might see 1 more cancellation. Again, we got Super Smartphone out of here, Aliens Area out of here, and Ruri Dragon is on hiatus but going over to Jump Plus. So we either might see 1 cancellation, or considering Tagashi will be leaving anyway, they're like, when Tagashi leaves, that'll make the spot for that 4th manga, whatever. But yeah, it doesn't look like we have rookies. A lot of these people that are coming into the magazine have a lot of history and been trying to win awards and stuff like that. So it looks like we're about to get some fresh blood, and I'm excited. Hopefully they last a long time, because we've been having a lot of, you know, red hoods, so to speak, that is like, oh, this is gonna be huge. Oh my god, Ayashimon is incredible. Oh my god. Oh, they're all canceled. Okay, people, let's take a look at the Weekly Shonen Jump and Weekly Shonen Magazine author comments, courtesy of Jose_Ke. To start it off, we got Weekly Shonen Magazine's Hiro Mashima from Eden Zero. I've done my first live fan event in about 3 years. I'm appreciative for all the energy the fans give me. Well, you know, you're always there for the fans, so they better be there for you. Then we got Kei Urana, author of Gachi Akuta. When the poop comes... Wait, what? When the poop comes out from my staff, it's 3 for the price of 1. Joking aside, I'm amazed and thankful for their amazing sense of aesthetics. Why are we talking about... okay, let's move on. Kei Urana, you on some nastiness. Then we got Nakaba Suzuki, author of 7 Deadly Sins and 4 Nights to the Apocalypse. I've got a bunch of tasty canned ki no ya foods from my friend in Sendai. They're even better with booze. I'm so thankful to them. okay, Nakaba, you're gonna keep on, like, in case people don't know, and I've been reporting on this guy's author comments for a couple of years now at the very least. On top of that, even before that, I remember reporting on an interview before FORNEVERNEWS when I was just doing like regular news and whatnot, and he clearly always talks about alcohol. Like, this man loves drinking, and you can have your opinions on drinking or whatever, but this guy clearly has some sort of issue with it, because he talks about it for years upon years, frequently. On top of that, that this is not like, you know, just a hangout spot. This is his weekly Shonen magazine author comments, and even there he talks about it. So definitely gonna send best wishes and prayers to this guy, but clearly he loves drinking. There's no denying that. Then we got George Morikawa, author of Hajime no Ippo. Congrats, Yuji-kun. I wonder who the hell is Yuji-kun. Is he talking about from like Jujutsu Kaisen? Probably one of the authors from here, I'd imagine. Then we got Yusuke Nomura, author of Blue Lock. Another assistant left the workplace here to start a serial of their own, but I'm the one who didn't hang out with them at all, even toward the end. LOL. Okay, that's so fucked up sounding. I didn't even hang out with them before they dipped. Like, yo, okay, Yusuke Nomura, I see you. Then we got Ken Wakui, author of Tokyo Revengers. Terajima Sensei, congrats on completing your series. It's a great honor to have been serialized at the same time as you. I believe Terajima Sensei, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the author of Ace of Diamond. Don't quote me on that one, but either way, shout out to Terajima Sensei, and at the same time, Ken Wakui is getting ready to end his series here in a few. And last but not least, we got Negi Haruba, author of Ranger Reject. I've taken time off to return to my hometown for the first time in 2 years. If I'm not mistaken, I think rumor and word has circulated that Ranger Reject is actually getting an anime, so I'm looking forward to that coming to fruition, because I've been saying for like 100 years, like, yo, I'm gonna check out Ranger Reject, and I've never checked out Ranger Reject. But yeah, those are the weekly Shonen magazine. Let's jump over to Jump's weekly Shonen Jump author comments. We got, starting at the top, let's take a look at Mapolo 3 from Peepa Peepa P. Thanks to Halloween, I'm addicted to candy. All the flavors are great. Thanks to Halloween, I've been sick as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, ever since Halloween, I have been deathly sick. And we got Gege Akutami, author of Jujutsu Kaisen. The date of the meeting, mixing up, negating, and annihilating for Angel's ability. So many errors. Dog, you are writing something very intricate. There's gonna be mistakes. At the very least, it ain't anything crazy, ridiculous. Like, if I ain't really pointing it out, chances are it's not something extremely huge. So pat yourself on the back, Gege. You're doing great. Then we got Kohei Horikoshi, author of My Hero Academia. The Jump Manga Award account is amazing. So many resources. I wish I'd had it when I was a student. Well, you're an OG now, so it is what it is. Then we got Yoshihiro Tagashi, author of Hunter x Hunter. I just want to draw the final pages, but I just want to draw the final pages, but I just want to draw the final pages. That's a very interesting translation. He wants to draw the final pages as if I just want to be done with this shit. And I wouldn't be surprised if somebody that is like, what, 60 years old or some shit, like, you know, he's very old at this particular point. He probably just wants to draw the final pages and be done with it. Then we got Hajime Komodo, author of Martial Magic and Muscles. Hoshi Imo sweet potato treats are delish. Yay. Okie dokie. And let's close this one off with Yuki Tabata, author of Black Clover. My daughter was safely released from the hospital, but then I had to go in to get my wisdom teeth removed. I'm a happy but suffering dad, and I believe we covered that in last week's episode because it was, you know, released early. But shout out to Tabata, his family. We love you. We appreciate you. We're happy that your daughter's well. And yeah, what is it with all these authors that recently got their wisdom teeth removed at the same time? I believe the author of Martial Magic and Muscles just did that as well. Like, okay, it's wisdom teeth removing season. Why not? Or maybe it's because they're using the benefits from their Jump contract before their series is up. Now that I think about it, because Marshall's on his final arc, Black Clover's on his final arc, it's like, yo, let's use this dental insurance real quick before we up out of here, fam. But yeah, people, that's the weekly Shonen Jump and weekly Shonen Magazine author comments. Always a treat.